Greetings, fellow explorers, and welcome back to Cartography and Geography Club, where we're about to embark on a wild adventure through the Southeast Asian nation of Myanmar. Get ready to discover its major cities, population distribution, migration patterns, and its vibrant culture. And hey, if you're feeling extra bold, why not whip up your own map and send it our way for a chance to win some epic prize packs this season? Just make sure your map doesn't lead us straight into a bamboo grove. Check out TECHASSEMBLE.TECH for all the juicy details. So without further ado, let's plunge headfirst into this Asian adventure. Let's first explore some of the major cities that make Myanmar so interesting. The heart of Myanmar lies in its capital city, Naypyidaw, a meticulous planned city with wide boulevards and modern government buildings. Naypyidaw offers a glimpse into Myanmar's ambitions for the future, contrasting with its historic past. Today, however, Naypyidaw faces significant challenges. Political unrest and military control have led to widespread protests and civil disobedience. Security forces have clashed with demonstrators, resulting in a volatile environment. The unrest has exacerbated existing issues, including economic hardship and displacement. The situation is a stark contrast to the city's well-planned infrastructure and ambitious design, creating a complex and challenging environment for its residents and visitors alike. Beyond Naypyidaw, Myanmar boasts several other major cities, including Yangon and Mandalay. Yangon, located in the southern part of the country, remains Myanmar's commercial and economic heart. Despite its bustling urban life, Yangon grapples with significant economic and political challenges. The city's Shangdangwan Pagoda is a landmark of religious importance, drawing visitors from across the world. The contrast between its historic charm and the current socio-political challenges presents a complex picture of urban life in Myanmar. Mandalay, situated in the northern part of Myanmar, is a center of Burmese culture and tradition. Known for its historic sites such as Mandalay Palace and numerous monasteries, Mandalay also faces its share of contemporary issues. Economic activities here are a mix of traditional crafts and modern commerce. The city is a crucial cultural and economic center, reflecting the broader challenges and potential of Myanmar. In summary, all three cities continue to grapple with challenges stemming from political unrest, economic setbacks, and the broader crisis plaguing Myanmar. While efforts persist to rebuild and improve the situation, the impact remains substantial, necessitating ongoing support and intervention. As of 2024, the population density of Myanmar is 83 people per square kilometer. This represents a slight increase from the previous year, continuing a trend of gradual population growth within the country. It's important to note that population density can have significant implications for the country's resources, infrastructure, and services. Population growth in Myanmar is influenced by several factors. One of the main contributors is the high fertility rate, with an average of 2.4 children per woman. Additionally, a significant proportion of the population is of reproductive age, naturally leading to a higher birth rate. Despite facing numerous challenges, certain economic activities such as agriculture, mining, and tourism have shown growth. These improvements can enhance living conditions and further contribute to population growth. Another factor is rural to urban migration, where people move to cities like Yangon and Mandalay in search of better opportunities, thus boosting urban population growth. These combined factors contribute to Myanmar's overall population growth, despite the adverse effects of political instability and economic hardship. This growth has both positive and negative implications for the country's development and humanitarian needs. Migration patterns in Myanmar have been shaped by various factors, including economic opportunities, political instability, and environmental challenges. Historically, rural to urban migration has been significant, with people moving from rural areas to cities like Yangon in search for livelihoods and better living conditions. Additionally, there have been migrations between Myanmar and neighboring countries, particularly Thailand and China, driven by economic opportunities and social ties. As you could probably guess, migration patterns within Myanmar have been drastically affected by the crisis, where once opportunities within the large cities drew large populations from the rural areas, the exact opposite is now occurring. The ongoing crisis in Myanmar has inflicted a massive and devastating toll on the population, particularly in those urban areas. Many people are currently displaced to rural areas due to escalating violence and insecurity, with this number continuing to climb. This has put a significant strain on rural areas that have been already facing challenges. Food insecurity and malnutrition have reached alarming levels, with a significant portion of the population facing acute food insecurity and many grappling with hunger. Malnutrition is increasingly prevalent among young children, and a significant number of Myanmar population lack access to clean water, exacerbating the humanitarian crisis. Healthcare facilities already strained by the crisis are grappling with serious shortages. While international aid efforts have delivered some life-saving supplies, the closure of many transport routes have impeded the importation of essential medicines and further compounded healthcare challenges. The urgent need for a comprehensive humanitarian response is starkly evident, with many people teetering on the brink of famine. Myanmar continues to see emigration as many citizens seek opportunities abroad, driven by desire for better economic prospects and political stability. Popular destinations include Thailand, Malaysia, and various countries in Europe. Recently, international organizations have called for greater protection and support for Myanmar's refugees, reflecting a broader trend of Myanmar integration in communities abroad. However, the emigration process remains challenging due to the crisis disrupting transportation routes and international policy changes affecting asylum seekers. International support for Myanmar has been crucial in its efforts to emerge from prolonged conflict and address its humanitarian crisis. In 2024, the international community continues to provide steadfast support to help sustain Myanmar's political and economic progress and address human rights violations. The United Nations and various international organizations have highlighted significant achievements by the pro-democracy movement in Myanmar, including increased international awareness and solidarity. The international community continues to press for diplomatic solutions and humanitarian aid to support the people of Myanmar. The U.S. Department of State Integrated Country Strategy outlines goals to increase security for both the United States and Myanmar, respond to humanitarian needs, and promote peace through stable, effective governance. As of April 2024, there have been concerted efforts to provide humanitarian funding to address the needs of the Myanmar population, with organizations like UNICEF appealing for funds to support millions of Myanmar citizens, including children. The International Organization for Migration, or IOM, has designed a response plan in coordination with the Myanmar government and UN partners to address the crisis. These efforts reflect a commitment by the international community to support Myanmar's journey towards stability and prosperity. It is important to note that the situation remains dynamic and continued international support is vital for Myanmar's recovery and development. On a more upbeat note, Myanmar's age demographic are characterized by a young population with a significant portion under the age of 25. The country has a high fertility rate and a youthful demographic pyramid, with a growing labor force and potential for economic growth. However, Myanmar also faces challenges related to youth unemployment, education, and healthcare, which require targeted policies and investments to address. Myanmar's culture is a vibrant tapestry of traditions, beliefs, and customs that have evolved over centuries. Influenced by Burmese, Indian, Chinese, and Western heritage, Myanmar's culture is diverse and resilient. Traditional Burmese arts such as music, dance, and theater reflect the country's rich cultural heritage and spiritual traditions. Burmese cooking is a delightful fusion of various culinary traditions, reflecting the country's rich history and cultural diversity. Traditional Burmese cuisine includes several notable dishes. Mohinga, often enjoyed for breakfast, is a light fish soup with rice noodles, flavored with lemongrass, ginger, and garlic. It is typically served with crispy fritters and boiled eggs. Lamphet, thok, a tea leaf salad, combines pickled tea leaves with a variety of nuts, seeds, and legumes, creating a unique and flavorful dish. Another distinctive dish is shan noodles, a specialty from the Shan state, featuring rice noodles with marinated chicken and pork, tomatoes, and a sprinkle of peanuts and herbs. Burmese cuisine is renowned for its use of fresh ingredients and the blending of different flavors, creating dishes that are both unique and delicious. Myanmar's cultural identity is deeply rooted in its rich history and diverse traditions. In 2024, the country continues to uphold and celebrate its cultural heritage despite the challenges it faces. Myanmar's oral traditions and expressions, including language, are vital aspects of its cultural identity passed down from generation to generation. The performing arts, particularly music and dance, play a significant role in Myanmar's culture, reflecting the nation's artistic heritage. Social practices, rituals, and festive events are central to Myanmar's life, marking important occasions and fostering community bonds. Knowledge and practices concerning nature and the universe, as well as traditional craftsmanship, are cherished components of Myanmar's culture. The preservation and promotion of these cultural elements are essential for maintaining Myanmar's cultural identity and cohesion. Efforts such as the UNESCO Capacity Building Program for Safeguarding Intangible Cultural Heritage have been instrumental in raising awareness and building capacity for safeguarding this heritage. Myanmar's commitment to its cultural identity aligns with global initiatives like the UN 2030 Sustainable Development Goals and the ASEAN Cultural Heritage Digital Archive, which emphasize the importance of strong cultural identity, common heritage, values, and ethics. As we conclude our exploration of Myanmar, we're saddened by the current crisis gripping the country, but are encouraged by the opportunities that lie ahead. I can't wait to dive into other aspects of the country over the rest of the month. Thank you for joining me today, and if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and join our Patreon for bonus material on all our subjects. Have a great week, and don't forget to never stop learning.